Click. Okay, that works. I can get inside this one. Alright. So I'm inside this little lopsided box for the night. And I don't really want this box right here. If I can take it down. I don't have the hunger to do that. That's taking up too much. So I'm going to go to crafting. Then I'm going to go to campfire. I'm going to craft this campfire. It only takes 5 wood, so no problem. And that light that we see right there is the sunlight shining in from the sun setting. Okay, get this campfire going. I'm at 33 food. Effectively just about starving right now. Do I have anything that I can actually eat here? I don't think I do. The first day in this game can be somewhat difficult. It can be a little difficult to get your footing. But I'm going to go ahead and... I guess I'll just go ahead and drop this campfire right here. Give me plenty of room on this side. So there's the campfire. If you use the campfire... Oops, that turns it on. You got to hold E, or whatever your use button is, your use key. You got to open. Crap, I hear somebody outside. I'm going to drop the chicken in this slot right here. And you can right-click on a stack and go to split. And right-click and go to split again. And right-click and go to split again. You know, however you want to split it up. You go 3, 3, 3, split, split. So we'll put 4 in each slot here. And they'll all cook evenly. And it comes with 5 wood in the campfire, so you don't actually lose that wood. So you can hit use. And the wood, if I hold E on this thing again, go to open. Now this is going to cook this food slowly. The wood will slowly burn up and produce charcoal as a byproduct as it cooks this food. So there is that. So I just got to wait for that to cook, and then I'll have something to refill my food bar, something for me to eat. And also, with this campfire going, I'm not cold. Now we see I've got the hunger and the comfort status effect. Comfort is generated... you get comfort whenever you're by a campfire, and comfort does a number of things for you. The two that I know of that are the most prominent are... One, obviously it keeps you warm, which means you're not losing food. You're not losing your food bar too quickly. And two, it heals you. So if you're by a campfire, your health will slowly and steadily go up a lot faster than it would if you were cold or wandering out in the open. And I hear someone outside opening their doors. Must be someone who lives here, someone who lives in this area. And I don't think he has any problem with me staying here. Maybe he does. Maybe he's going to start blowing this door down. We'll see. So there's that. I've still got this overlay. Actually, let me eat here. Let me go and open. I'm going to grab this cooked chicken breast. Eat. Right click. Eat. There we go. I can do it again. Eat. Alright, that covers that. And one thing that I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to log out of the game because I've got this flashing overlay, even though, like, you know, the danger overlay, even though I'm not actually in low health right now. So I just hit escape. And I'm going to hit disconnect. And then I'm going to reconnect. Alright, we're back in the game here. I got rid of that flashing overlay. So, now we are comforted. Oh, I think so. I don't have the comfort status effect anymore. That's kind of weird because I logged in. I think maybe you have to get the cold status effect first. But anyway, normally you'll have comfort. Like I said, this game is in alpha. I'm going to open this up and hit open again. Must be someone in the shack nearby. So it's night outside. If I open the door, we can see the light pouring in and stuff. There's the moon shining through the trees. That guy seems content to mind his own business, and I will do the same. I don't want to disturb his routine. I don't want to threaten him. I don't want to make him feel out of place, even though I'm the one kind of intruding on his space here. But yeah, the light coming from the campfire can actually pose a problem. Like if I turn off the campfire right now, hit use, shut that off. Now, from the outside, nobody could really tell that there's anybody inside this shelter. Nobody could really tell that there's someone in this little wooden box. It'd be really difficult. They'd have to come look in, shine a flashlight in or something like that, or shine their torch up to the cracks in the walls, because you can look through the cracks in the walls in these buildings, as we were seeing earlier. But of course, this leaves you vulnerable to being cold, and therefore your food depleting faster, and plus you're not healing and things like that. So it's a little bit of risk versus reward. It's a little bit of management here, whether or not you want to risk being, whether you want to gain the benefits of the comfort status effect, and therefore more efficiently manage your resources like food and things like that, for the risk of being spotted and having bandits come after you or not. It's up to you. It's really up to you how you want to handle that kind of thing. Plus, of course, you are using wood to burn this fire. So what we can do now, I'm going to open up the fire here and just add a little bit more wood to it. Right-click, split, right-click, split, right-click, split, right-click, split. No, there is no way to drag out a specific number. You just have to right-click, split each time. That's, as it is currently. So I've got some 9mm ammo, but no gun to actually make that with. Or no gun to actually use those with. So, let's go over some of the items I got. Wood, chicken breast, we've seen those already. 9mm ammo, I'm sure that's pretty self-explanatory. We just need a gun to fire those. I've also got some cloth here. Cloth is useful for a number of things. I just barely don't have enough. I need 15 to make a sleeping bag, and that'll let me set my spawn point wherever I want to go, which is one of the first things you might want to do. You can also use cloth to do things like make a bow and arrow, and that'll make it easier to do things like hunt deer, which run away, and stuff like that. You can also use the bow and arrow for PvP, but you better have good aim. You don't have a reticle in this game, so it's skill shots, basically, which is kind of strange to say because in a first-person shooter, which is what this effectively is once you've got a gun or any kind of ranged weapon, in a first-person game, every shot technically is a skill shot, but without a reticle, perhaps more so, because you've got to aim by feel. Feel and sight. Shit. Well, if this guy wants to break down this door to get what I've got, then more power to him, I guess. I think I could escape. I think as he's beating down this door, unless he's got explosive charges. Did you see the flashlight that he was shining? That means he has a gun, and his gun has a flashlight mod attached to it. So, yeah, nighttime is when the bandits come out. The bandits start roaming around, they start looking for points of light like this. And they start looking for players to rob. Might be worth it for him, actually, attacking me. I do have some ammo. I do have some things that might be valuable to an advanced player, to a player who's already kind of well along. He's opening up doors and stuff. Maybe he didn't shoot at a player. Maybe he shot, I don't know, like at a zombie or something. Well, there wouldn't be zombies around here. And I don't think he'd be using his ammo to hunt. I'm the only area he hasn't checked yet. He's not saying anything over voice chat either. He's also not making any effort whatsoever to be quiet. He's not trying to sneak. The question is, for him, is what's in this shelter worth it? Does he want to try and bash down this door with his melee weapon for a few hundred swings? Or maybe put a few rounds in it with a shotgun? I don't know if that would actually take it down. Try an explosive charge, maybe? I don't think he would use an explosive charge here. He's wandering around this area, though. He's opening up doors and stuff. So I think he lives around here. I mean, he's got to. There's his flashlight. Let me turn this off. If I turn this off, I'll probably shine his flashlight over here. Yeah. Yep, I can see his flashlight shining through the cracks of my shelter. We're also in the darkest part of night right now. Look at the light from his gun. From his flashlight. I wonder if he's waiting for me to step out. I'm just not going to. There's no reason for me to. I can just eat. And no, they can't hear that sound. I think it would be cool if they could, though. Oh, he's got a laser sight, too. See the laser sight kind of swishing through? I'm not sure if you can see that on 30 frames per second. That was kind of quick. I'm playing the game at anywhere between 60 and 90. Well, I'm going to say 40 and 90, I guess. Depends on what's going on in the game. I don't think I've dropped below maybe 50. Doesn't really matter. Point is, I'm playing the game at a good FPS, a good frames per second, and the video is 30. Which is also good, it's nice and standard. On YouTube, that is. I'd love it if YouTube did 60 frames per second. That'd be awesome. But I digress. That's not the issue here. I think this guy's waiting for me to just zap out. It's just not going to happen, man. You're going to spend all night here. I'm not going to toggle my voice chat, though, and let him know. Maybe he'll think I logged off or something. Although when a player logs off, you can hear the sound. It's kind of funny. You can hear the sound of them hitting the floor going into the sleep animation. There's no real animation. It's just plop. Players go from standing to that sleeping position you've seen before. And it actually makes a sound, too. It goes... It's actually pretty funny. He didn't hear that. Why is he running? Is he alone? I think he's alone. He's not leaving this place because he does live here. That's the only way he could be opening those doors. He wants to take advantage of this newbie who just huddled up in this shack here. That's me. He wants to try and take advantage of me and try and get a kill off of me. But I can just wait till day and then run. It's very possible I could do that. So anyway, while that's happening, I guess we can continue going over the items. Wood, food, you know what those are. Ammo, which is probably what he's got. He probably wants this. It'd be useful for him to have these. I'm not going to say ammo is extremely scarce in this game. It can be at first. It's plentiful enough to where you can use it. I'm not going to say you can just... What was that? He's looking in. He's trying to look in. He can't see through the walls. I mean, he can see through the cracks, but that's it. I don't think he spotted me. He'd have to shine the light through any other wall, really, except for that spot. Through any other wall, he could see me. So anyway, I'm not going to say that you can just spray ammo everywhere. That you can just fire without regard, because you do have to conserve your ammo. You do have to watch out. You can craft these sorts of things, but everything takes resources. So if you're not finding bullets or crafting them, then you just don't have bullets. And bullets are important, especially for those who just found a gun, and you have very limited ammo. So every shot does matter until you've become like way advanced in the game. At that point, then you may have maybe one or two full magazines that you can play with before you got to start worrying about your ammo capacity. But even then, even really advanced players do have to worry about ammunition. So finding this kind of stuff off players and anywhere you can get it is valuable. So I am carrying something that'd be very valuable to him along with this, but we'll get to that in a second. This is sulfur ore. You can put this in a furnace, and you can also put this metal ore in a furnace. The sulfur ore will generate sulfur, obviously, and that can be combined with the charcoal that's created as a byproduct of burning wood, either in the furnace or in the campfire, to create gunpowder. So you combine them in that way. He's actually going to hack down this door. I'm going to have to run. Shining a torch in, trying to look in now. Hey man, can I help you?
Okay.
You've been like wandering around out here, beating on my door and shining flashlights in and stuff. Alright. 4 swings. It's seriously probably going to take him about... What the crap was that? What did he hit? That was not the sound of wood getting hit. I think the sun's coming up anyway. We may have to cover the items at a different point. There's too much going on here. I don't think I can kill this guy. I really don't. Whoa. Is that 2 players beating down this door? Okay, as soon as I run out there, they're going to train their guns on me. I'm going to take this wood, I'm going to take this charcoal. The sun is rising. Later, suckers! He brought out his flashlight. Now he's going to start taking shots at me. I'm bleeding. I didn't think that there. There's his laser sight. Ow, good shot. No, he missed. That was my bleed damage. He's missing twice. I'll do this. Yep, see, whenever you're turning corners in any first-person game, don't turn the corner directly. Nice try. Nice try. 2 nice tries. Ow, the other guy brought out his gun now. Why? Why would they do this? Running, 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 running. I'm bleeding. I've got to find a stop. I got to find a place to stop and bandage up. Now I'm out in the open. This is very bad. Question is, are they going to pursue? I don't think they will. They've stopped firing. Oh, shit. I'm bleeding to death. I've got to run around back here. And then, like, stop right here and then use my bandage. No, I'm going to keep running this way. I think that was his last shot. To try and catch me, that is. Okay.